Oh, yes, baby, we are live. Live on air. Is anybody gonna come and have a chat with me today? I don't know. Oh, dearie me. What's the world coming to? I really don't know. I don't know why I'm singing. I really don't know. Let me find this picture. I can put it on Facebook. Really, Pauly, you should stop singing because it's terrible. Oh, yes, baby. Hello, everybody. People are actually here. I didn't think anybody would bother, seeing as though it's been God knows how long since I did a last chat. But how the fucking hell are you all? I take it you can hear me all right, because if you can't hear me, it's bloody pointless. Good afternoon to Sabian and their awesome gaming. And hello, Rogue. Ginger cream. And it's Mr. Magpie himself. Hello, that's going to have Durant Cinema later on. You lucky kid. It is a pleasure. I don't know if it's unexpected, but it is a pleasure. And hello, Mark. And Bristolian Dave's here. All right, me babbers. I don't know what our greeting is down here in Kent. What the fuck do you want? I think probably. Bridget, hello. And Amanda Cox. I'm doing fine, thank you very much. Zach and the movie media collector. Today's just going to be a singing live chat. And hello, Sav. Back to Blu-ray shopping tomorrow. Let's bloody hope so. We've still got 30 miles of traffic all queued up on the motorways, so it might be really tricky getting in and out of the town. Because, yes, it's shit, basically. Basically, lorries have been stuck on the motorway probably for about a week with no food, no drink, and no toilets. So you can imagine how many lorry drivers have had a shit on the side of the motorway. Rogue says, I'm slightly annoyed that Far From Home on 4K lacks a slipcover. It no longer matches the rest of my MCU collection. Unless you are Movies with James, and then you just go and get your own slipcover made. Did you see that slipcover on the Facebook group? Holy shit, that was really nice. I probably would have done the same thing if I'd got the 4K. Hello, Stuart. You're the best 4K collector ever. Oh, that's very kind of you to say. I'm probably not, but thank you anyway. Morning. Did you watch the new Sonic Hedgehog 2? I have not. I've only been to the cinema to see one film in the last couple of days, and that is The Fantastic Beasts and the Secrets of Dumbledore. Yes. Still need to see Morbius. Any ideas for today's stream? Whatever you want. I don't really care. It's just an impromptu stream. I hadn't planned on doing one. I just finished watching Fantastic Beasts and Where to Find Them. I was going to watch Grindelwald, but I thought Grindelwald or a live stream. Let's have a live stream instead. I can watch Grindelwald in a couple of days. Hello, Joseph. Looking forward to watch, Supercar on Blu-ray on Monday. Supercar. That's Jerry Anderson, isn't it? Apparently there's a Jerry Anderson documentary, I think, on BritBox this week. I think. What? Butts unplugged? Okay. Scream day tomorrow. I've already got my scream. Yes. I like to scream. Ah! Where's my scream? Come here, scream. Scream, where are you? Scream. Scream. Oh, yes, let's scream. Yes, I've got my scream. I did an unboxing for it, but I just need to upload it. It does come with a slip, though, the regular 4K. I'm only going to get the Blu-ray. I don't think you'll get a slip with the Blu-ray. I think it's only the 4K that comes with a slip. As the others I have on Blu-ray and not 4K. Okie dokie. Hello, Marcos. Are you excited for the remake of Pinocchio? I wouldn't say excited. I've seen a trailer for it. Kind of okay. Maybe I need another trailer. Who knows? Joseph, going to CEX after Easter in Maidstone. Plus, I avoid traffic on motorway use other motorway to Orpington by Tunbridge Wells. And apparently there was a crash on the M2 today. Don't know how you could possibly have a crash when you're travelling at about 3 miles an hour. And there was a jackknifed lorry yesterday. Not to mention, we've got a massive bloody fuel crisis again, and we can't get fuel or petrol. People are having to just ditch their cars at the side of the road again because they can't fill up. So I've been checking Facebook now for the last 2 days for people to say if any petrol stations around Kent have got any fuel. Most of them haven't. Most of them are out. So I'm thinking if I'm going to work on Wednesday, I might have to leave the car at home and go by train again. Oh, Durant is next week. Oh, okay. I just saw that earlier on and I thought, oh, you lucky bastard. Paul Tams is this week. Okie doke. Scarlet Buffy. Yes. Have you seen the Resident Evil movie? I have. Which one? If it's the new one, I probably wish I hadn't. Is there a sequel you prefer to the original? Oh dear, a sequel. Well, Empire Strikes Back obviously is better than Star Wars. Terminator 2 is better than Terminator. Aliens is better than Alien. So it's quite a few, yeah. Joseph has watched Toy Story and A Bug's Life today. Very good. Great films. Marcus has also seen Morbius twice, and it's a great movie. Okay. Who is it? Somebody earlier on. Oh, it was Flickpick on his live chat said that he thinks Fan Four Stick is actually better than Morbius. That's not saying much, is it? Patrick Sherwood is here. Hello. Film what's that? Minus. After in August CEX in Bristol, I boldly go. I boldly go. Mr. Moraz is here. I work at the movie theatre and I get free 9 movie tickets and I get free popcorn and free soft drink. Wow. That's pretty good. Sam's here. Hello. Will you be seeing The Northman? Not in any rush to see it. I don't know about that one. Kind of looks a bit weird. I order Fireball XL5 on Blu-ray after Easter. Very good. What's this? The regular 4K of Scream has no regular Blu-ray included. Paramount might stop putting regular Blu-rays with their 4Ks in the UK this year, just like last year in the US. So a few other people have started doing that as well. I think, was it Smokey and the Bandit that only had a 4K? And I'm sure a couple of others have only had 4Ks. Have I tried a Taco Bell yet? No. it's I'm getting one in Dover, but it's not open yet. And Maidstone's getting one, but that's not open. I think there's only one in the whole of Kent, and that's up by Chatham. So it's probably about an hour's drive. So I'm going to wait until the one's open down here. Ryan is here. We might have a lockdown restrictions again, like we were last Christmas. Plan A, B, and C. Oh God, I doubt it, but I know the figures are going up and everything. I think we probably will if we get a more dangerous strain or a more aggressive strain. But at the moment, I think we're just sailing it out. Is Fantastic Beasts: Secrets of Dumbledore good? Because I'm off to see it tonight. Yes, it is good. Yeah, I did do my little review for it, non-spoiler. I only had a few minor gripes with it, but you make your own mind up. But it's still a really good film, definitely. I'm watching Ghostbusters Afterlife at my grandparents'. Very good. And I doing Blu-ray hunting in Maidstone, Brighton, and Bristol. What, on the same day? And Mr. Kermit is here, the coffee man himself. Hello, Alan. Are you watching Star Trek Picard? I definitely am. Who isn't? Now I'm going to get loads of comments now saying I'm not. IMAX 3D movie. I have to Sonic the Hedgehog 2 movie Blu-ray release date in July. Where are we now? April. It's quite late, actually, considering it's supposed to be. Isn't it a 45-day window? And hello, Stephen, as well. The Bat Cave, hello. Picked up 3 4Ks at the boot today, £1 each. Oh, yes, definitely, baby. Yeah, I want to go to a boot fair sometime. Hopefully when the weather's nice. Have you seen Venom Let There Be Carnage at the cinema? I did. I went to see it with Lulu and Claire. You are one of the best YouTubers ever. I've been watching your content since 2018 or 2019. Holy crap. Wow, got a long time fan. Thank you very much, Zach. That's a long time to be watching this ugly mug. According to my Taco Bell app, the one in Maidstone is open. Oh, okay. And there's one opening in Folkestone and Canterbury. Don't know where it would be in Folkestone. And Dover's will be opening in St James Shopping Complex. So I'm looking forward to that. I started my new job working with my sister. Okay. What does your sister do? I got a lamb named Daniel. That's a strange name to have for a lamb. You've also got a rat named Raven. Okay. Possibly Blu-ray hunting tomorrow. I have seen Fight Club. Yes, it is a very good film. Have you seen the James Bond announcement? If so, will you be going to see any of the 25 films in the cinema? And if so, which ones? Yeah, I'm going to cherry pick them. I'm not going to go and see every single one of them. I really don't know. I might go and see GoldenEye. Possibly For Your Eyes Only. I don't know. I'll cherry pick them. They're all going on Prime as well, aren't they? What's that? E.T. Kunte. Oh, I'm not going to say what it looks like because I might get flagged by Facebook, YouTube. I'm a big fan. Love watching you on a Sunday whilst I'm licking my windows clean. What the hell? There's better ways to clean your windows. First Doctor Who 60s box set is season 2 later this year, and season 20. Have you seen the 355? No, I haven't. Lulu and Claire went to see that at the cinema, but I missed it. But I think it's out on Blu-ray soon. Have you seen Moonfall? Unfortunately, I have. Yeah. I kind of wish that I'd actually left the cinema about 40 minutes before the end of the film, because it would have been a much better film then. Oh, are you going to attend any Comic Cons this year? I really don't know. I'll probably hope to do the one at the XL Centre. It's like the London one. London Film and Comic Con, I think it's called. Depending on who the guests are, really. There's a nearby Star Wars convention just up the road from me in May, beginning of May. So I'm hoping to go to that one. But I really don't know. I mean, if Daisy Ridley turns up, then of course I'm going. They are expensive, though. Photographs and autographs are expensive. Not like the old days when a photograph, a signed photo was like 10 quid. Me and my girlfriend are really big fans of yours. Ooh. Here he is. Let's get kicking movies. All right, matey. How's your day going? And are you looking forward to Doctor Strange? Definitely looking forward to Doctor Strange. Abso-friggin-lutely. It's just been a really boring, well, I wouldn't say boring, but a chilled out, relaxing day. Just watching a bit of telly, catching up with some YouTube, watching Fantastic Beasts and all that kind of stuff. There is an interesting program that I want to watch tonight, which I stuck on the hard drive. It's behind the scenes at Toby Carvery. I've always wanted to know what goes on backstage at Toby Carvery. So yes, definitely want to check that out. Have you tried Wendy's yet? I tried a Wendy's when I was in America with Lulu. I don't think we haven't got any Wendy's here, not this part of the country. So I haven't tried one here. I'm 18 years old. Bloody hell, that's young. Butlins is pushed back in August, bank holiday this year. Okay, I take it you're going on holiday to Butlins. I take it they still have red coats, isn't it? Red coats for Butlins. Was it blue coats for Pontins and yellow coats for Maplins? I think. I want to see Dr. No and Goldfinger. Goldfinger. Yes, very nice. Ross says, you should have been on Question Time on Thursday, since they were on Canterbury, and asked the panel, do they know what a Blu-ray was? Oh, dear me. Did any of them? What they do to Gwen Stacy in the end of Amazing Spider-Man 2. Speaking of James Bond announcement, will the films be screened in 4K, and which home video company will release the Bond's 60th anniversary box set? I don't know. It's owned by Amazon now, isn't it? Owned by Prime. So I reckon they're probably going to stay on Prime for a good year or so before a box set is released, because they want to get their money's worth and everything. They're all going on to Amazon Prime in 4K. I should imagine there'll be 4K at the cinema as well. Hello, Derek. I've been watching your old Blu-ray hunting videos where you did cuts and drips. Where did cuts and drips come from? Oh, that's just an old story from our cat, Mowgli, big black cat that we had. He used to come running in, jump up on my chest, and because he kept stroking him and all that, he was getting cuddles. But he was also dripping all down my t-shirt as well. So cuddles and drips. So it got shortened to cuds and drips. I might see Moonraker at the cinema. Okay. Harry says, watching Moon Knight. Yes, I am. Yes, I'm up to date now. So, was it 2 episodes? I think we've only had 2 episodes. 2 or 3 episodes, I can't remember. But yes, totally up to date. Oscar Isaac is really good. Took a little while to get around his English accent, but yeah, Ethan Hawke. I like to see Ethan Hawke do some stuff again. So it's good. It's good. What are your favourite 1998 to 2016 movies? That's a lot of years. That'll take some time. Too many there. I would go and watch A View to a Kill, Living Daylights, Licence to Kill, Roger Moore and Timothy Dalton were the best James Bonds. These new Bond films have killed the franchise. Oh, really? Daniel Craig is my favourite Bond of all time. So I would disagree, but I like Daniel Craig. I like Pierce Brosnan. Pierce Brosnan was a really good Bond. But Lulu always said he was such a wimp that there's no way that he could handle all the bad, all the villains. Alan has Comic-Con tickets for the 8th of July in London, going with a few people. Oh, very cool. What, a few local people or a few YouTube people? 8th of July. That'd be the summer one, wouldn't it? Arrow of the Night. The Blu-rays are coming. Arrow. Do you like my YouTube name? Butts Unplugged. I bet no one else has got it. How many years is 2002? Okay. There's a Wendy's in Stratford. Where the bloody hell is Stratford? My geography's shit. Is it just outside of London somewhere? We do still have red coats at Butlins, as I'm currently training to be one. Oh, right. Oh, cool. I've got a friend named Harrison. Have you got a friend named Ford as well? They're probably going to release the 4K Bonds in individual box sets per actor. Well, I think that would be the best thing, because they are coming out with a Daniel Craig box set. That's definitely been announced already. So it'd be silly not to do all of the rest. Stephen says, I'm 60 and love your channel. Wow. Fresh breast milk for sale. Okay, now that's a very interesting user ID. Craig is the best Bond. Well, in my opinion, anyway. We all like different Bonds. Captain Morgan Spiced says, Pauly Morbius is the of movies of all time. I'm not sure what that means. Hello, Darius. I am good, thank you very much. Alan is going with children and their partners. Fantastic. Rehan is here as well. I bet MGM and Warner Brothers Home Entertainment will release the Bond 4K box sets per actor. Yeah, I think we're all thinking the same thing. Me and my wife, Deanne, is that? I love watching you on a Sunday while she's passing wind on my face. Jesus Christ. To achieve maximum potency of said wind, we always have a curry the night prior. I can imagine. Okay. Oh dear. Hello, David. I am better now. I still got a bit of a cough. My dad, he had COVID. He's like over it. He had it for 2 days and it was gone. Hi, Chris. Interesting fact, GoldenEye was filmed on the Nene Valley Railway near me in Cams, and Pierce Brosnan filmed a Pepsi advert on the same railway years earlier. That's pretty cool. What are your top 5 Favourite Bond films? Mine are GoldenEye, The Spy Who Loved Me, The Living Daylights, Casino Royale, On Her Majesty's Secret Service. Oh, Casino Royale is definitely at the top. No Time to Die is in the top 5 as well. So Skyfall, GoldenEye definitely. Probably For Your Eyes Only. I am so happy today because I got No Time to Die on 4K Blu-ray and Spider-Man No Way Home today and June. Lots and lots of lovely stuff. Stratford is in London where the 2012 Olympics. Gotcha. Anastasia is my friend. MGM will never give Bond to Arrow, Kino Lorber or Shell Factory. Is that Satar Khan? Lovely videos. What are you thinking about the new Nolan 4K collector's editions coming next month? I was going to pick them up, but it's not all of them. It's the same with the 90s Batman ones. We're not getting all of them. We're just getting a handful here and there. So I might leave them. They might have plans to bring the rest out. I mean, Morbius made $1 trillion in the first hour of release, and there's 300. $1 trillion. What's his name? Avatar. Rhodey, hello. The No Way Home 4K was way too bare bones for a movie which made billions of dollars. Yes, it was. It's missing all those deleted scenes and extended scenes. I don't know why we got shortchanged on that. Matthew says, glad you better. Did you purchase the Kino Lorber 4K of Hard Target? What did you think? Are you a Van Damme fan? What's your favourite JCVD film? No, I didn't. I don't really buy any Kino Lorber. It's American, isn't it? So I'd have to import it. Hard Target, I think, is a film I've only seen once. Van Damme, I'm not a big fan of Van Damme. But I do like Time Cop and Universal Soldier. I think they're my 2 favourite films from him. I would like him to be in the Expendables 4. I doubt it's going to happen. I think they finished filming Expendables 4 now already. But I doubt that he's going to be in it. And Seagal. I'd like to get Seagal in one of them and all. Who do you think should be the next James Bond? That's a really tricky question. Everybody's asking that. Me personally, Richard Madden. I think Richard Madden would be a good Bond from the Bodyguard series. I think Tom Hardy's too famous. There's a bloke in Bridgerton they're talking about. So I don't really watch Bridgerton, so I really don't know. They mentioned also Spider-Man, Tom. I think he's too young, too wimpish, too wimpy looking. So I don't know. They could just completely go with a new up-and-coming person. I really don't know. Big Pauly for the next Bond. That's my gun. Maybe I could be the villain. Sometimes my wife gets super excited while passing wind. She does a little wee on my face too. We love watching you go to Greg's, but sometimes we have to turn you off because her stench noise. Fucking hell. I only come on here for a little chat, and all of a sudden, oh my God, I'm getting bombarded with all these weird visions. Sean Connery, by far the best Bond. A lot of people will say that, and that's brilliant if that's your thing. It's really tricky now because, in a way, he was a bit of a wimpy Bond. He was more of a ladies' man, but also I read that they were trying to get his films banned. I can't remember what website it was, for forcibly forcing himself on women in the films. I really don't know. He was a bit too aggressive with the women against their wishes. That's what they're getting at. Do you have any American 4K Blu-ray imports? I've got. Oh yes, I have. I've got Brightburn and Charlie's Angels 4K, the new one. I've also got Starship Troopers and Air Force One. Unfortunately, both of those came slipless. What was your opinion on 1998? It was a good film, a good year. I think we had some good films that year. I think we had Armageddon. Did we have Armageddon, or was that a year before? Or was 98 Titanic year? What advice would you give to a new collector like myself? I've amassed a good amount of steelbooks, 4Ks and Blu-rays, but want to get more. What advice? Sell your kidney. Buy more Blu-rays. I was only joking. Don't do that. What is your favourite film on 4K? Bloody hell. That is a tricky one because I've got so many of them. Probably Marvel. Probably something like Guardians of the Galaxy, maybe, or one of the Avengers films, because they are beautiful looking on 4K. It's too many of them. Is Zavvi stiff on steelbook replacements? They do try to replace them if they are still in stock, so you can still get them replaced. David says, you are my favourite YouTuber. Thank you very much. Marcus Walker says, Henry Cavill, Richard Madden, Henry Golding are my top 3 picks for new Bonds. Yeah, good choice. I think Henry Cavill probably falls in the same category as Tom Hardy. Too famous, too well known for doing modern stuff. I tell you what, he was good in the Man from U.N.C.L.E. And he dressed up in a tuxedo as well, and he did look like a proper Bond. I thought you were going to Richard Madeley as Bond. Oh, Christ almighty, no way. Can you imagine that? Oh, dear me. Should Zavvi be folded into Amazon? Too many steelbooks on that website keep selling out quickly. You just have to be quicker. Just have to be quicker. I would like to see more places have steelbooks, because like Amazon Germany and Italy and France, they sometimes have exclusive steelbooks. And HMV, at the moment, HMV seem to have stopped doing their big exclusives. You know, their cine editions and their first editions. That hasn't been any advertised for a while or announced, and they only occasionally get a limited edition steelbook. So I'd like to see. Oh, apologies. Yeah. Yes, I'd like to see HMV get more. Yes, I'm tired. I don't know why. I have done bugger all today. Hello, what's this? Ukrainian police are going from house to house scooping up the dead in death-smelling van. Oh, that's nice. Matthew Harrison, JCVD was in the Expendables 2 and he was decapitated. He was in the Expendables 2? Really? I don't remember him in Expendables. Oh my God, I'm going to have to go back and watch them. Then again, I haven't watched them since they first came out, so I've probably forgotten anyway. I know Chuck Norris was in one of them. I can't picture Jean-Claude Van Damme in any of the Expendables movies. I really can't picture him. Yeah, they need a rewatch. Happy Sunny Sunday. I wouldn't go that far. I don't know if you have talked about this already. What are your thoughts on the Will Smith slap and his punishment? He shouldn't have done what he did, personally. It is assault. He's a comedian. Chris Rock's a comedian, so they can take a joke. But I've read some really bad stuff about Jada Pinkett Smith as well and how she treats him. So whether or not any of that's true. Chris Rock, it could have been a lot worse. Chris Rock could have filed assault charges straight away and then he'd be right in the shit. As for, was he been banned for 10 years, isn't he, from the Academy, from attending the Oscars? I don't know. I mean, it doesn't really matter. He can go to any other ceremony. I don't think it stops him from being nominated or winning one. I think it just stops him from actually attending. But to do that, live on a program and then shout out all that information as well, shout out all the swearing and everything. Yeah, that was a way bit too far. I'm really surprised. I'm really surprised that he actually did that. Really surprised. What is your least favourite film? It's got cats in it. Do you want to know what it's called? It's called Cats. Pauly, will you be my sugar daddy? Bring the sweet milk. Bring the banana as well. Oh dear. There's some bizarre characters in the comments. No shit, but it's all fun. It's all fun. It brightens it up. It cheers up the comments, doesn't it? Matt H, hello. When are you going to meet Kermit and Jamie? I definitely want to do that. Yes, I definitely want to do that. I would like me, Kermit, Blu-ray Bullet Brit Pete, and Jamie and Katie to go all on a nice big Blu-ray hunt together and go and have a nice meal. Yeah. Maybe we can sort that out sometime in the summer. Did you manage to get a pre-order in for Uncharted Steelbook? Yes, I did. I like that film. I thought it was really good. Yes, movies with James made a No Way Home slip. Apparently what he did, there was something on eBay, I think it was £6.99, where you get all the instructions and the template, and you submit your designs, you submit your artwork to this company or this person, and they make the actual slipcover for you. And they glue it and fold it and all that kind of stuff, print it all out, and then they send it to you. So you don't really have to do that much hard work. There is a guy on Instagram that actually makes slipcovers for British Blu-rays as well as American ones. I can't remember. Slipcover something collector, I think he's called.
Sorry, I don't know that.
Shut your face, woman. Bloody Alexa. What's your opinion on Ants and Now You See Me Too? Ants is a okay film. I really prefer A Bug's Life over Ants. And No Way, and Now You See Me Too. I actually don't think I've seen it. I've seen the first film, but I don't think I've seen the second film. And I think I remember seeing the second film in Poundland once. To be perfectly honest, I think it's actually in the storeroom. Because I've got a huge tub in the storeroom full up with Blu-rays that I bought from Poundland in the overflow for the Poundland bin. Poundland bin, what's that? The Poundland bin ain't even in here anymore. It's in the other room. The Uncharted Steelbook is still in stock on Amazon Germany and Italy for anyone that missed out on the Zavvi one. There you go. And they're pretty much the same. It's only the J card that's different. Imagine a George Lazenby 4K box set. They'll probably charge the same price as the rest. No doubt. Are you going to buy the Carry On films on Blu-ray? Are they going to be released? I wouldn't imagine they would be released. I could be wrong, but there might be an anniversary. What do you think about the news about Ezra Miller and future DC projects? Wish Warner Brothers felt the same about the Amber Heard Johnny Depp situation. Do you know what? I went to see Fantastic Beasts the other day. And I'm not dissing Mads Mikkelsen. It's all right, don't worry, I'm not going to spoil anything. I'm not dissing Mads Mikkelsen because he is a fantastic actor. But I really missed Johnny Depp. I really missed Johnny Depp from this film. He was one of the key things that was missing. I felt Mads Mikkelsen's Grindelwald was too subtle, wasn't evil enough. And Johnny Depp just oozed Grindelwald, and that's what I really missed from the film. But I mean, Ezra Miller, we got The Flash coming up. I don't know. I think after a while, people have forgotten all about it, haven't they? They've forgotten about anybody that's ever done anything. I mean, you go online, no one's talking about Will Smith. You know, there'd be something else to take over in the news. When are you going to watch Citizen Kane? I do need to watch it. Where is it? It's over there. I do need to watch it. In fact, there's so much I need to watch. I just don't have enough time. And even when I did have the COVID, I was too ill to watch a lot of stuff. Oh dear. We'll get round to it. Apparently the Blu-ray of the Batman will have a 4-hour cut. That's what I've heard. I've heard there is another version coming. I don't know about the Blu-ray. I think we'll just get the standard 3-hour version. And then I reckon they'll re-release the 4-hour cut either at the cinema or on Blu-ray and 4K after that. Yeah, so that should be interesting. What is your favourite steelbook that you've collected? It's probably one of me Blue Fans ones, maybe the Guardians of the Galaxy, which still remains my favourite looking steelbook. But I've got so many really nice looking ones. A lot of the Star Wars ones, those Zavvi ones were nice. Got some Pixar's, a really beautiful Pixar one. What is it? It's Coco. Coco is a beautiful steelbook. I really can't pick just one steelbook. That's the problem. Patrick says, have you seen a recent film with Arnie Hammer? I don't know what happened to him. I haven't seen a recent film with him. No. Arnie Hammer from Man from U.N.C.L.E. and what was he in? With Johnny Depp. Lone Ranger. No, I really don't know too much about what he's doing at the moment. Play Nando, guys, here. You're stuck with that. I'm sorry. What is your opinion on South Park? I love it. I haven't seen a lot of South Park for many years. I used to watch it every week. But it's like The Simpsons. It goes on for so long and there's so many episodes that you just lose track with watching everything else. What is your favourite Disney movie? If we're talking about standard 2D animation and a banana, no, I'm not saying The Jungle Book, although that is up there. If we're talking about the original 2D animation, then The Lion King. 94, wasn't it? 94's Lion King. If we're talking about the live action remakes, Jungle Book. Jungle Book followed closely by Beauty and the Beast. Currently playing the new Lego Star Wars game. It's so darn fun. David says hello to everyone on YouTube. I've been going through the Pirates of the Caribbean series. Which is your favourite entry in the series? I think the first, definitely the first. That sparked it all off. The first one has so much fun, and everybody was well into it. Everybody was well into it. I don't mind Salazar's Revenge. I really don't mind. I think Harvey Bardem did a good job. The fourth one, what was the fourth one called? On Golden Pond. I can't remember what the fourth one was called. On Stranger Tides. That one was okay. I think the original trilogy, really, or the original first two, but definitely the first film. I would like some proper 4Ks, not some shitty 4K. Release some proper 4Ks for those. I've rearranged my DVD, Blu-ray and 4K collection to make more room. That's always good. That's what I did as well. Ryan says, what is your opinion on Toy Story? That is actually my favourite CGI animated movie of all time from Pixar. Captain Morgan Spice says, are you going to Maidstone on Monday? No, I won't. Normally I would. For the sole purpose of being going to get stuck in traffic. There's about 30 miles of lorries parked on the motorway to go to Maidstone. And because they've closed the motorway for about 25 miles. So everything has to come up and down on the A20 route, and it would just take too long. So I just get stuck in traffic. So no, I'm hoping to do Canterbury, which is about 11 miles from me, about 11 miles, and it's easier to get in and out of. Can we see your setup? TV, AV, Blu-ray and 4K. Do you have an Atmos setup? I do have an Atmos setup. If so, what's your favourite movie to show it off for sound? God, I don't know. I really don't know. There's so many good soundtracks. Revenant is brilliant for picture on 4K. So is Dune. What Atmos soundtrack has really kicked me though? Has really impressed me. I don't know. Maybe something like Independence Day, the first Independence Day, because that had a brilliant picture transfer, but the sound was like I'd never heard of nothing before. I don't know. Samo says, Chris Rock's joke was inappropriate, immature, and offensive. He's a comedian. I like him, but he shouldn't have made fun of her condition. Well, I don't know about that because I think some were saying that he didn't even know about her condition. Having said that, they were friends anyway, Chris Rock and Will Smith, and they played basketball together. So I think he probably would have known. But do you think he was just knowing that Will Smith would laugh at it anyway? Because if you do watch that video back, he does laugh when he makes that joke. It's only then they showed another image. They showed a video from behind them, a different angle, and they showed her expression at a different angle. I reckon if she hadn't done anything, if she hadn't pulled a face or anything, I reckon it just would have been laughed off. Levi is here. Hello. Have you watched Head Full of Honey? Head Full of Honey? No. Sounds interesting. Favourite Al Pacino film or Cappuccino film? My favourite Al Pacino film, Dog Day Afternoon. Probably Dog Day Afternoon or Heat. I have yet to see Scarface, so I can't form an opinion on that. What is your favourite Netflix TV series and film? Favourite? Oh, actually, that gets really tricky every time because so many great shows come out. I would have to say probably Mandalorian, but Stranger Things is just behind it. Jesus Christ, hurry up, Stranger Things. We've been waiting forever for our series. They'll be they'll be in a bloody retirement home by the time we get the next series. Favourite Netflix film? I like The Birdcage with Sandra Bullock. That was a good film. I think that was a Netflix one. Extraction with Chris Hemsworth. I think they are making an Extraction 2 as well. That was a bloody good action film. But I also like the one with thingy the other week. Oh God, Deadpool. Ryan Reynolds, the new one that he did with the time travel. I enjoyed that one. What are your thoughts on the Morbius movie? I haven't seen it. Personally, I think that the delays affected it and it was a disaster. Besides Jared Leto as Morbius, still pre-ordered the steelbook, got to add to the collection. I'm hoping to see it at the cinema, but I think because it's so unsuccessful so far as ticket sales, I think they're putting it on at stupid times now. Like the earliest one is like 6 o'clock in the evening. And I really don't go to the cinema past 4 o'clock in the afternoon. So I probably won't get to see it. Poundland is not the same with the Blu-rays now. I used to buy some good titles. Poundland is crap now. But some plug reckon, is 4K the last format? I really don't know. I think 4K is probably the ultimate format. Where can you imagine going now? I mean, we've had cassette tapes, we've had big vinyl discs, we've had small shiny discs. What could you possibly do now? The next big evolutionary step would be holograms. You know, you'd like press a button, and the film would be projected in the center of your room in 3D, maybe. But whether or not we ever see that, but I can't see another format past 4K. Not yet, anyway. Rhodey says, I want to see that movie with James Slip. Yeah, go on to Big Pauly Chatting Movies and TV Facebook page, the group, because he's posted a picture in there. Alfie Simpson Booker Returns. Hello there. Does Spider-Man No Way Home have a slipcover? No, it doesn't. Not officially. Not, an official release, but as I was saying earlier on, Movies with James has had one made up. No, Poundland is just all they have now is just what was left over. So that's why I don't even bother going into Poundland anymore. Where did you get Almost Famous? Oh dear, I got that from HMV because this was a Cine edition. I think it was a Cine edition or a first edition. Very nice. Yeah, it was out of stock for a long time. Come back into stock, and I thought, I've got to get it now. What film would you like a sequel to? I would like a proper sequel to Independence Day. Better than Resurgence or Regurgence. But of the films that we've got, what would I really like a sequel to that has not been redone? That is a tricky one. We don't need a sequel to E.T. because we've got They Nonce. Well, one that I am looking forward to, and I hope that they do, is Tomb Raider 2 with Alicia Vikander. I know they've been talking about it for a few years. It'd be nice to get, to get a bit more Lara Croft. Have you seen Thanksgiving? No. What's happened with the Spider-Man Blu-ray hunting? Basically, I had COVID, so I didn't go out. Shawshank Redemption is the worst film ever. Oh no, missus. No, no, that's an absolute classic. I didn't like it when they put the British and Irish certificates on the top of the J card for the Uncharted 4K Steelbook. I bet they will make 4K, charge 50 quid and have a 4K disc. You see, that's the thing. I think 8K is pointless. It might be all right for sporting events, live sporting events, or if you've got 100-foot screen. But for us, that we've got 60-inch TVs, 70-inch TVs in the home, 50-inch TVs, it's pointless. It's pointless having 8K. So 4K is the best that we're going to get. Talk movies. Hello. I will hopefully get to see Sonic 2. Hopefully Morbius. If not, then I'm going to have to wait for the physical release. 4K discs are region free. There's only a very small, minute amount that are not region free for some reason. Did you pre-order the Drive 4K limited edition? I haven't, no. Are you going to do a VHS video? I'm going to do a VHS video from stuff from my storeroom because I've got loads of Buffy the Vampire Slayer videos. I've got loads of music videos and films up there as well. So yes, there will be one. Do you have any Jay and Silent Bob Strikes Back and Jay and Silent Bob reboot? Yes, I think I've got a lot of them. I definitely have the reboot because I still need to watch that one. I've got that one with the HMV exclusive cover. I also have Dogma on Blu-ray as well. I think that was either the Finnish release or some Nordic release. It's a digibook. I've got Clerks or Clarks, whatever you want to call it. I think that's in the storeroom. Hello, Hayley. Hope you're okay. Have you seen Prisoners? If so, what do you think? I finally watched it and really enjoyed it. Also, your thoughts on Boiling Point, if you haven't seen it. I haven't actually seen Boiling Point, no. But Prisoners is really good. That's a really great film. Great performances from Jackman and Gyllenhaal. Christopher Nolan, isn't it? That's a Christopher Nolan film. Yeah, it's a really good film. I've only ever seen it once, but I really enjoyed it. I do have it on Blu-ray though, and I put it in a black case because it looks good in a black case. Are you going to watch the new Sandra Bullock and Channing Tatum movie Lost City? It does look like a fun watch, so I probably will. Yeah, and it's got Brad Pitt in it as well, so I think he's going to really camp that up and make it funny. Have you seen Peacemaker? I have seen Peacemaker. I'm actually on episode 5, I think. Really enjoying it. It's funny because I was never a fan of John Cena at all. He was okay in Fast and Furious, but I never really watched anything with him in. But he was one of my favourite characters in the Suicide Squad, and now he's got his own TV show. He's brilliant in it. I can't imagine anybody playing that character now. And oh, hang on. Thank you for that, Mr. Magpie. We've got some spoilers. Some spoilers in the chat. Yeah, I was in CEX yesterday in Folkestone, and they were playing the Peacemaker theme, and of course I had to do the old thrust, didn't I? I don't know what people thought. I should have videoed it. No, I shouldn't. What Disney animated film would you like to get a live action version of? Bambi. I'd like to see Bambi. I'd like to see Bambi's mum slaughtered in live action. Just to see how they handle it, and if you get the same emotion with the live action. They are doing Snow White and the Seven Dwarfs with the lady or the girl that was in West Side Story. She will be brilliant as Snow White. What else? What else can we have? Well, we've had so many Pinocchios, haven't we? But there's another Pinocchio to come. Yeah, I think they're the ones that come to mind. But there are so many that they could possibly do. HMV have a deluxe edition steelbook for the Batman. Artwork looks amazing, and the movie was amazing as well. Yeah, there's quite a few steelbooks actually going around. I think Amazon's got one as well, or Zavi's got one, and I think there's a completely different design in Amazon Italy. Do you watch any other YouTubers, and which ones? Oh man, I can't go through them. It's so many. I have so many that I'm subscribed to. All the usual Blu-ray and movie ones. Outside of that, one that I tend to watch quite a lot of at the moment is the Mac Master, who's this guy that goes around trying fry-ups and fish and chips, and it's just brilliant. It's just brilliant to watch, and he gives his honest opinion on what the food is like. Simon Wilson is also another brilliant YouTuber. There's quite a few. There's so many that I could go through. Bobby says, how do you afford all those 4Ks? Are you a non-dom? What the fuck's a non-dom? I have a job. That's why. Plus, I sell my body on the corner of the street. Oh, Christ. Next time I go down the road, I'm going to find half a dozen people hanging out. The next superhero movie should be Banana Man. I think we should have a Banana Man film, yeah. Have you seen Freddy Got Fingered? No, I have not. For Atmos, you should try Black Hawk Down, Bohemian Rhapsody, and 13 Hours, The Secret Soldiers of Benghazi. Yeah, Black Hawk Down. I have that on 4K. I've got all of those on 4K, but I haven't actually watched the Black Hawk Down one. So Saving Private Ryan, that's fantastic in 4K and with Atmos. Do you have a favourite anime series? I really don't watch anime TV shows. Will you be buying Jackass Forever on 4K? I haven't got any of the Jackass films, I don't think, on physical media. So if they do a box set, maybe a Blu-ray box set with all of them in, then I will buy them. It's probably not really that necessary to buy them in 4K. I was thinking about buying Atmos speakers like you have. Are they truly good? They are fantastic, but you have to have the right setup. I've got upward firing ones that hit the ceiling and then come back on with bonds. Hello, Ron. Big P, great movie reviews. Like your enthusiasm. Thank you very much. Do you own any video nasties? I don't actually know. What is your most treasured collectible? Oh, what is my most treasured collectible? I really don't know. If you're not including 4K, if you're not including the 4K media and the physical media, what have I got outside of that? Probably a signed photo. Now that one over here, that's not real. That was given to me as a birthday present. They are not hand signed, so it's a print. Up the top, oh, nearly knocked my iPad off then. Hang on a minute, see if I can get it up there. So up there, behind Rocky is a Vampire Diaries signed poster signed by all 3 members of the cast. But probably, I don't know if I can get this out. No, not that one. Might be that one. Is it that one? That one. That's the one. Oh. Yeah, probably this. I need to find a place to put this. This is the Cinderella poster for the live-action Cinderella film. And this is signed by the entire cast. So this is actually hand-signed by Kenneth Branagh over there. We have Helena Bonham Carter down the bottom there. Kate, I think that's Kate. Oh, that's Kate Blanchett there. Is it Lily? Who was in it? Lily. Was it? I can't remember her name. The one from Baby Driver, I think, isn't it? I think that's her signature there. And there's loads of other signatures as well. Yeah, she's from Baby Driver. I can't remember her name. Lily. Why am I thinking it's Lily Davis? Anyway, she's in Pam and Tommy. That's probably the most treasured piece. I need to find a space for that though to put that up in here. Oh, do you know what? I have actually never seen a single episode of the Big Bang Theory in my life. I have not. George's World, hello. Glad you feel better. Have you got the Green Mile 4K? I have, yes, but I haven't tried it yet. Pre-ordered the Nolan 4K collector steelbooks from HMV as I only have them on normal 4K. Personally, having not collected these steelbooks, I'm excited to finally have a chance to. I started the Fargo TV show last week and I'm loving it. Just finished season 1. Brilliant. And see that season 2. Yeah, bloody good show. Really good show. I think season 2 was a really great series. I have to see the last one. I haven't seen the last one. The last one I watched was with Ewan McGregor, where he played 2 roles in it. So I definitely have to watch the last series. And Bambi while they're at it. Exactly. Now, question is though, because of all today's modern expressions and references, is it going to be called Seven White? Is it going to be called Snow White and the 7 Dwarfs? Is it going to be Snow White and the 7 Little People? Are they actually going to use dwarfs? Are they going to use children? All companies in the UK should make their steelbooks non-Amazon, non-HMV and non-Zavvi exclusives. But then again, that's not very good for Zavvi, is it? Or HMV, because then you're just going to go somewhere else and buy them. I think the exclusives are good. I think having a particular firm having exclusive, you get it in America, don't you? You get Best Buy exclusives, Target exclusives. This is my life. Hello there. Jay and Silent Bob reboot is 30 quid. What is that on CEX? Harry's here. Hello, Harry. What is your thoughts on the DC Legends of Super Pets? That looks interesting. Yeah. I will watch it. Looks a lot of fun. My local charity shops are selling DVDs and Blu-rays for 10 pence each. Bleeding heck. What Animated for Life says, hit the like, people. Thumbs up. Helps the channel. Yes, I have watched The Impractical Jokers. It is a very funny show. Haven't watched it for a while. I think there's only 3 of them now. I think one of them left. The Vampire Diaries poster is really cool. Love that show. Need to see the originals at some point, as I've heard that's good too. Yeah, I haven't seen the originals, and there was even another spin-off after that as well. That's the one, Lily James. Well, Lily Davis. Why was I thinking her name was Lily Davis? I don't know who Lily Davis is. Who is your favourite Jedi? Oh, it's got to be Yoda. Yes, I have been watching Slow Horses as well. A great show. Gary Oldman. Oh my God, he's hilarious. I thought there was never anybody that farts more than Blu-ray Bullet Brit. I was wrong. That role was made for him. He's bloody hilarious in it. It's a great show as well. Yeah, Snow White and the 7 vertically challenged humans. No doubt that's what it's going to be called. Speaking of TV series, have you watched NCIS? Love the series no matter what mood I'm in. I actually haven't seen at all NCIS. I think it wasn't NCIS a spin-off of Jag. I'm sure it was a spin-off of Jag. I watched 911 and FBI. And I want to watch the new... When the hell are we getting the new CSI series? I don't think anybody's picked it up over here yet. Paulie, you should be on one of Playtendo Guy's streams. Yes, I would like to. Yeah, absolutely. It depends though on, time-wise, because I don't really do a lot of streams in the evenings. The new series of Superman and Lois are great. I really recommend you watch it. I tried to watch it. I started to watch it, but I kind of phased out after the first 2 episodes, so I didn't bother with the rest. What is your favourite Harry Potter film? Philosopher's Stone, definitely the first one. It's the same as Pirates. It takes you back, to being young and the nostalgic fun of the first film. It's just so innocent, that first film. Would you recommend Sarah Connor Chronicles? Definitely. Fantastic series. Secrets of Dumbledore Steelbook? No, probably not. I'm not too hot on that design. I'll probably go with the standard 4K if it comes with a slipcover, because I've got the other 2 as slipcovers as well. I hope we get a sequel to Nobody. It would be nice to see the continuation of that character. Yeah, make it into a whole John Wick kind of series. What is your favourite Star Trek? Well, it's got to be Star Trek Next Generation, isn't it? Really, the original series I was too young, but I watched it obviously on repeats. I love the original series. Next Generation I grew up with. Even buying the videotapes when they came out, you used to get 2 episodes per videotape. Deep Space Nine comes really close. That is another. It's like it's almost on a level par with that series. Discovery, I really enjoyed Discovery. It was a bit slow when it first started, but I'm enjoying it. Picard is gone from strength to strength, and I don't know if you know this, Alan. Star Trek Picard Season 3, the entire Next Generation cast will be in it, minus Wesley. Shut up, Wesley! I cannot believe they are bringing back LeVar Burton, Michael Dorn, Gates McFadden, everybody. They're bringing them all back for the 3rd series. I almost shit my pants when I read that. Holy crap. That is going to be so exciting. Yeah, I'm really enjoying the current series. Well, we've got the Borg back. Well, I shouldn't spoil things, should I? In case anybody hasn't seen it. There's a really nice little scene in there. There was a throwback to Star Trek Voyage Home. You know, the guy on the bus with the ghetto blaster. I thought that was a really nice touch. How disappointing was the Book of Boba Fett? Let's be honest. The second best episodes were basically mad. Yeah, it was good. It was a good series, but it really didn't get going until like the last 2 or 3 episodes, where it was just Mandalorian season 3. And that is probably some of the best Star Wars that we've ever seen. Those last couple of episodes. But I did enjoy the Boba Fett, but I don't know if he really needed to see him getting out of the Sarlacc pit. I think we just know, what happened. But I still enjoyed it. I'm looking forward to Obi-Wan, though. I think that's going to be a good one. NCIS was a spin-off of JAG, but has ended up being way more successful. Running longer as well. I think JAG ran for about 10 years. They could name the sequel Somebody. That's a point. So we could have Nobody. The middle film will be Somebody. And then the last film could be Anybody. Yeah. Are you excited for the unbearable massive of talent starring Nicolas Cage? It's going to be a weird one. It's Nicolas Cage. It's going to be weird. I definitely will watch it, though. Apparently, HMV is doing some deals this week. Okay. Fair enough. Not sure if it's the final artwork, and nobody is getting a sequel. Bob Odenkirk was on Breakfast TV last week. Filming soon. Oh, there we go. So it's definitely happening then. Just waiting for the new series of Better Call Saul, which I think starts this month. So I'm looking forward to that. Yeah, apparently, Alan, he wasn't asked. Yeah, shut up, Wesley. What is your least favourite MCU film? I really don't have any least favourite MCU films. I would say probably an MCU film that I watched the least, that I would watch probably last, would be maybe The Incredible Hulk, probably Thor Dark World. There really isn't any that I really dislike. I enjoy all of them for what they are. I have not watched Clifford, the Big Red Dog. Have you heard of George Ezra? Isn't he a singer? I'm sure he's a singer. Wasn't he in X Factor or something? A winner of X Factor? Or am I thinking of someone else? Alan is always welcome on the stream. Alan, you need to go on to Thingy stream as well. You need to get on Magpies again, and maybe the Rob Fett bounty. We need to get Robin. We need Robin. what's it, Batman. We need to get Kermit in Invasion of the Body Nonces. We really missed him in They Nonce. Who is your most favourite YouTuber? My most favourite YouTuber of all time. Oh my goodness me. That is like asking, well, it's easy to ask what your favourite film is of all time. I think when a new video pokes up and I'm like, oh, that's it, got to watch it. Simon Wilson. Yeah. Pardon me. He hasn't done too much lately because of all the flight restrictions, but as soon as the Simon Wilson video comes up, I'm there. Mama Bowman was the same. What Star Wars character would you like to see get their own series? For me, Mace Windu. Well, we never saw him land, did we? Jar Jar Binks. The continuing adventures of Jar Jar Binks. Watto. I don't know. There's so many. Did you pick up the Amazon exclusive for No Way Home Steelbook? Did a double dip this time and got the Xavier Neville's on. Was it the one that had the Aston Martin on the cover that was actually white? No, it was black, wasn't it? The Aston Martin was black, and I didn't buy it because it should be silver. Good afternoon. James is here. I'm at work. Oh, cooking up some garlic mushrooms or something, or some starter and some afters. Very nice. Thanks for popping along, James. Have you seen The Gentleman? Yes, I have. That's the Guy Ritchie film. I loved it. I thought it was great. Hugh Jackman, Hugh Laurie, Hugh Grant. It was one of the Hughes. Yeah, Hugh Grant was hilarious in that. Thought you would have chosen Ray to have a standalone series. It's happening. It's already happening. The Star Wars Christmas special has an unofficial Blu-ray on eBay. Yeah, I know, I've seen that. Can you... Oh, hello, Sophie. Sophie's here. Can you remember what film sparked your love of movies? Do you know what? It was probably The Empire Strikes Back in 1980. I did go to see the original Star Wars in 77 or 78. I think it came out in the UK in January 78. I don't remember going to the cinema to see it, though. And my mum said that she took me to see Snow White and the Seven Dwarfs in Dover when I was about 7. I have no recollection. So the first film I truly remember at the cinema is Empire Strikes Back. And that got me into sci-fi. That got me into space. It got me into adventures. And I think with that, teamed up with Star Trek and teamed up with Independence Day and all these big action Stargates and shows like that and films like that, that really got me into science fiction, I think, more than anything. Yes, James, I do. There is one close to me. It used to be an old coal yard, Tilmanston it's called. They do a really big one on Sundays. So not next Sunday. Next Sunday's Easter Sunday, and I'm working, but we don't get paid extra. Yeah, because it's just a Sunday. But maybe the Sunday after. I have not seen 8 Mile, actually. That's one film I haven't seen. Oh, thank you very much, Sophie. I was still coughing a bit. It was like I was saying earlier on, I had COVID for probably 7 or 8 days. I still have a bit of a cough. Not so much of a sore throat now, but I get a bit blocked up on my nose. My dad had it for 2 days, and it's like nothing ever happened. I don't get it. It could be that because he's had his 4th jab, and he's a lot healthier than me anyway. But it was barely noticeable with Dad. But yeah, getting there eventually. Have you seen Super 8? I certainly have. I've got that over here. Where is it? Oh, dearie me. Yes, I have Super 8. I love this version. This is the best version that I've got. It's got the slip cover, and then you've got the absolute beautiful steelbook inside with the amazing artwork. That was one of those Zavvi exclusives. I still have the other Super 8 steelbook, the regular one that came out, so I'll probably be selling that one. Oh, that's the point. Yes. What about having a standalone Porg film? The Adventures of the Porgs. That would have to be an animated film, though, I think, really, wouldn't it? We never saw them again after that. You know, we saw them nesting in the Millennium Falcon, and did we see a Porg in Rise of Skywalker? I can't remember. I can't remember if we ever saw them again. Have you ever done any blind buys of 4K steelbooks or Blu-rays? I do blind buys all the time, really. Films, you know, I don't get to see at the cinema. I do quite a few blind buys. Some stay with me, some I get rid of. What are some of your favourite horror films? Now, I have admitted this in the past. I have never been a huge horror fan because I grew up on like space and science fiction and adventure. So I've only recently been getting into a lot of the horror franchises. There are still some that I have not seen. I've not seen a single Friday the 13th movie. I've only ever seen the first Nightmare on Elm Street. I only recently started to watch the Halloween films with the 1978 one. And you know my opinions on stuff like Insidious. I really hated Insidious. So yeah, I'm still fresh getting into it, exploring it. The Conjuring I loved. I thought that was a bloody brilliant film. I have the other 2 Conjurings to watch as well. The Thing, combining horror and sci-fi, incredible. I suppose you could also say that Alien's a horror film as well as a space film. But yeah, there are lots of other horror films that I'm always interested in. Mama was a film that I recently watched, and I really enjoyed that. So yeah, there's definitely some horror films out there that I need to watch. Sophie says the first film we remember seeing at the cinema was Scooby-Doo live action in 2002 when I was 7. Do you know what? I actually picked that one up. I don't know if you've seen the video of the Blu-ray hunt, but I found that one in CEX yesterday. I've put it in a green case. I think it looks good in a green case. Yeah, I love that film. Really love it. The CGI is probably a little bit dated by now, but it's a hell of a lot of fun. Some great performances. Matthew Lillard was fantastic. But like I said in the video, I need to get the second film. But I don't think the second film is available in Blu-ray in the UK. I think I'm going to have to import that one. Have you got any indicator titles? I recently took part in the sale. I might have one or two. I've never really been into the big indicator series because they're kind of like obscure and indie films. I've never really been that interested. But if something's interesting and it's in a sale, I might pick it up. Touch wood, cheekily, I've avoided COVID these last 2 years. Yeah, I was doing really well. My dad was doing really well, and we've all had our jabs. Dad's had 4 jabs. I've had 3. and we were doing fantastic. You know, we never really go out mingling with loads of people. So if we're going to get it, we're going to get it locally. And unfortunately, I think I just picked it up in a restaurant that I went to a couple of weeks ago, and only noticed the following morning I had a bit of a sore throat. So I thought I better do a test. But thank God for the vaccine. That's all I can say. I know there's a friend that my mum used to know who lives in Folkestone. She couldn't have the vaccine because of she gets severe migraines that would just her head would explode if she got COVID. If she had the vaccine, apparently. And she's had it really bad. She's had it about 4 times, but she's like, it feels like someone is jumping up and down on her chest with a sledgehammer while sawing it at the same time. It felt like that. And she's been stuck in a chair for a long time. I think she had COVID for about a month. It took a month to get over it. But there are some people that can't have it, you know, for medical reasons. So they have to really be careful. And now they've released, you know, got rid of all these restrictions. It's tricky for them because they've got to be extra special careful when they go out. If they go out, I know a lot of very vulnerable people have decided not to bother going out, you know. But I made a mistake of thinking everything was okay, and because I've gone so long without it, and all the restrictions have been cleared, and it's like if you get it now, apparently it's just like a cold. Yes, it is. Some people get it worse than others. For me, I have had worse colds. It was basically I had a slight headache, never a heavy head, a slight headache, blocked nose, runny nose, sore throat, and a cough, and a few aching bones. That was it. I've had far worse colds. My dad barely registered. You know, he's never really had a cold in his life, lucky sod. I'm just glad now that I actually had it now rather than before we had the vaccine, because I probably would either have been in hospital on a ventilator or Dad would be nailing the coffin shut. So yeah, you have to be careful, and because of that, I've decided to go back and start wearing masks again. I was all complacent, you know, we're over it now. Nobody was wearing masks, but I've got it, so you can still get it. So yeah, I've gone back to wearing masks in shops now. You should have got Super 8 on Super 8. Yeah, that's a good idea, actually. Harry says, what are your thoughts on Fantastic Beasts, The Secrets of Dumbledore? I did do a review for it, spoiler-free review, so check that out. I think it's like 2 videos back. Favourite Mel Gibson film? Probably Mad Max 2. Probably The Road Warrior. Followed by Braveheart. Didn't see Clifford at the cinema. Danny is here. Hello, Danny. Chris Young. Oh my God, what a name. I just booked tickets to go and see Chris Young at Hammersmith Odeon. It was the last concert I ever went to with Mama Bowman. She wanted to see him so much, and we finally did it. And I think she was absolutely ecstatic that day. So yeah, if nobody knows, Chris Young is a country singer, a bit like Garth Brooks, and he's playing Hammersmith Odeon in September. So me and my dad are going, and we're going to stay at a hotel up there at Hammersmith and go to a concert. So yeah, it's also funny because one of my work colleagues, her husband is called Chris Young as well. It's a very common name. Favorite Tyrese Gibson film? Oh, probably one of the Fast and Furious films. If you fancy a horror film that will leave you feeling brutalized, then try the French version of Martyrs. I dare you. Then do a video review. Okay. I like you too. Stephen says, I was 7 when I saw Night of the Living Dead in theatres. Jeez, isn't it an 18 certificate? How'd you get in to see that in the cinema? James Gunn was gonna make Shaggy a stoner and Scooby-Doo was meant to be R-rated. That would have been interesting. I remember watching Who Framed Roger Rabbit in the cinema. Cool. Sophie says, after my first COVID jab, I started getting ocular migraines. I ended up in hospital. Really? Just from having that first COVID jab? Damn. Yeah, I must say I was actually lucky. I was expecting to have something when I had the first and the second jab. I think I just had like a mild headache. I had paracetamol. Lulu and Claire had it really bad. Lulu had it bad when she had both jabs, and I think that's part of the reason she doesn't want to have a boost. I think she's had a booster jab. Yeah, she's had a booster jab. I don't think she wants to have any more though, because it just messes with her system completely. But yeah, I've heard people that have had it really bad just after having the vaccine, you know, the first or the second, and then there's people that have not had a single thing. Weird. I don't think it's so much as the vaccine itself. I think it's how your body handles it and how we all handle it individually. Are you picking up much tomorrow? I don't know. I have Scream already, the steelbook. I'm going to have to go through what's out tomorrow. Because my HMV in Canterbury is not the biggest now because they moved. The physical section is quite small because they just sell everything else. The vinyl section is huge, and the toys and the collectibles, but the physical media section has really reduced. So they might not sell a lot of stuff. We went on the 4K section. We went from 3 individual aisles down to 1. And like Arrow Video, you have 1 shelf. That's it. So I don't know. I'll check it. Can I go into HMV and pre-order a title in store? Yeah. I think you can probably pay the deposit or pay the entire amount there. But yeah, you can do that. Have you seen any movies that you feel embarrassed to admit to? Mine would include Mrs. Brown's Boys the movie, Spice World the movie, and Barbie a Christmas Cat. You fucking cats. Cats and 50 Shades of Shit. Yeah, although sometimes I feel a little bit embarrassed to say that I actually watched Battlefield Earth. Anyway, let's move on. Oh, got any more in here? Oh, brilliant. Yes, you and Jason are going to hope to film an out and about soon. That'd be brilliant. I was lucky I had no side effects with any of my jabs. Yeah, you're lucky. Sometimes, you get it. Sometimes you don't. Nick says, do you think the DVD menus back in the day were more creative than today's Blu-ray menus? Some of them were. Have you seen The Abyss? You've seen The Abyss DVD menu? That's bloody insane. They go to different rooms and action happens on the screen. I got white chocolate Oreo Easter egg. Oh, very nice. I saw Cats in a Charity Shop on DVD. I hid it behind the clothes. Nice one. What is your favourite snack of choice watching a film? Really, it's popcorn. Nice, warm popcorn. I don't tend to actually buy it that much now in the cinema because it's so expensive. You know, you need like a bank loan just to get a drink and a bucket of popcorn. Used to take some bags of popcorn in. I tend to munch on like a bag of Maltesers now. A Maltesers and a cappuccino, and I'm set. They also had chapters listed on the leaflet. Yes. And on the snapper cases, on the inside of the snapper case, they had them actually printed on the cardboard. Me and Jason are also going to watch 3 versions of Day of the Triffids, compare them in a video. That's good. I didn't even know there was 3 versions of it. Wow. I think I've only seen one. Yeah, DVDs used to have interactive games on special features as well. I'm ashamed to say I own Battlefield Earth on DVD. That's nothing. I own it on Blu-ray. Pauly, do you drink Fanta with Sprem in it, like Chris Chan? No. How come the last 3 Marvel movies had no slips? Yeah, they did. They had slips. Black Widow had a slip, didn't it? And Shang-Chi had a slip. I think it's only Spider-Man that hasn't had a slip. Eternals had a slip. Are you team Damon or Stefan? Damon. He oozes more evil. I am still waiting for my signed Big Pauly copy of 50 Shades. You don't really want one, do you? I've got spares. I've got 3 or 4 spares. Let me know if you really want one. Might be my way of actually getting rid of them. Apparently, all future Disney Blu-ray releases will come in slim cases like Nightmare Alley. Death on the Nile is in a slim case too. Okay. That is good and bad, I suppose. It's good that, you know, we won't need so much shelf space. So we could fit more. We could fit double the amount. But then again, does that mean we won't get slips either? We'll have to have slim slips. I don't know. They're more flimsy. They are really flimsy. And I think that's the idea, you know, to use less plastic. Picked up Middle-earth Collector's Edition. Did you pick up this version of the steelbooks? Personally, was too late. The steelbooks. Yeah, I've got the steelbooks. The Lord of the Rings and the Hobbit ones. I would love one for my birthday to go with my other copies of 50 Shades. Oh, yeah, okie dokie. Send me your address over on Instagram or Messenger, and I'll pop one in the post for you. Does Jason want one as well? Irish what? Irish Yoda. Oh. Have you tried the hot cross bun Costa drink? Yes, I did. It really didn't taste that much of hot cross bun. I was surprised. I thought it was going to be more costery, more hot cross bunny. Bunny. Oh dear me. What's your opinion on the After Saga on Amazon Prime? After Saga. I don't know. I might be missing this. Jason refuses to watch it. Okay. Halloween ends in cinemas 14th of October End of Michael Myers and Doctor Who Return with Jodie. Yes, there's an Easter special, isn't there? Are you getting the Scream Steelbook from Zari, releasing it tomorrow? Yeah, I had it delivered a couple of days ago, so already got that. Fantastic. Okay, I think we'll leave it there for today's chat. It's been a good hour and 45 minutes, and it's just past 6 o'clock. I'm at the bottom of the comments now, so I'll just get another one or two in. Highly recommend the Victoria sponge muffins from Marks and Spencer's. Only £1, absolutely banging. Okay, Victoria sponge muffins. I have to remember that because I've got an M&S food outlet near me. Glad to see you back. Brilliant. Thank you everybody for popping in for a little chat. Hope you all had a fun time. We had a bit of weird comments earlier on, but it's spruced the place up. And anybody that's going out hunting tomorrow, including my good friend Alan, good luck, and I hope you get all your bits and pieces and a nice latte as well. Hang on a minute. If Cats did a sequel with Daisy Ridley, would that be good enough reason to see it? Yes, it would. But sod the first film. Yes, so I hope you all enjoyed the stream. There will be another one. Not yet, though, because I'll be working next weekend, so probably in 2 weeks' time. Don't forget Magpie Movies. He's doing a live stream tonight as well with Paul Tams as a special guest. So I look forward to watching that. I think it's about 7:30 or 8:30. Anyway, till the next time. Bye-bye, everybody. Have a good week.